Shalom. Call Hulaim La. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, rule and teach well over the hopeful elect and the brothers that's pushing this truth without truth and sincerity, and the hopeful elect that's tuning in. Shalom. Just stumbled upon this video. They're pretty much Esau. Joe Rogan, I believe, is an Israelite, but this other dude in the video, prideful Edomite, saying that Russia, or should I say a prideful Babylonian, he believes in his opinion that the U.S. can stop Russia's nuclear arsenal. Now, I'll play the video now.
This thing, and it looks like it's going to hit Seattle, and it takes a hard left turn and goes right into Chicago, and there's not a damn thing you can do to stop it, and you can't predict where it's going to go.
I think the American military-industrial complex is listening to this and is saying, hold my beer.
No, I'm sure they are, but if they do it too. But the thing is, Russia does have that.
But I am pretty sure Russia...
Yeah, we do too, but it doesn't matter. Once someone launches it...
No. American defense systems are
You think that they can stop that?
Yes.
They say they can't.
Who says that?
Military experts.
I want to see their credentials and how much access they actually have. I realize how much secrecy there is in terms of how many incredible weapon systems there are, given how much money is poured into these
black ops.
Just ridiculous. America's high-tech military systems are better than anybody else in the world.
Now, these devils, these Edomites, are full of pride. They've been puffed up. They think America's always going to be on top. They think these Edomites are going to always be on top. They think that they're better than everybody else. They think Russia is not coming with the smoke. They can keep the Russians at bay. But according to prophecy, Babylon the Great, which is the United States of America, will fall. Now I'm finna go into the scriptures. This is 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter, right? I'm going to jump around a little bit, but I'm going to start at verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. So, just to show you, this is Asia. As you can see, you got Turkey, you got Syria, Iraq, our land, land of Canaan, our land, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, okay, Iran, Russia, all of this is Asia. Now, this part right here, people claim that is, they call it the Middle East, which the water for the elder Malkaba, for giving information, they called it the Middle East because of they were the trade between India and London. They would travel through this area, and that's where it got the name the Middle East. That's where it comes from. But this is not a continent. This is not, you know what I'm saying? This is a part of Asia. This is not the Middle East is just another, like how you got Central America. It's technically not a Central America. It's all America, but we call it North America, South America, Central America. Same concept. Now, scroll down a little bit. Again, the arrow that is shot off a strong archer. So in the ancient world, and even in today's time, you know, someone has a bow and arrow. Once they launch that arrow, there's really no, reversing that arrow. The arrow is not going to reverse back. Okay, it's going to go its trajectory. This is verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. So when these nuclear missiles, these ICBM missiles, these Poseidon missiles, all these nuclear capable weaponry Russia has, and Russia's giving to other nations, like the scriptures prophesied, when they come against the U.S., they're going to demolish the U.S. and the U.S. hegemony is being drawn down as I make this video. The world, the BRICS, OPEC, so on and so forth, coming against the U.S. or giving out information how the U.S. is going down. Russia's gearing up. These countries are gearing up to come against the U.S. We see everything playing out like the scriptures show us. The scriptures tell us how Russia will be the spearhead of these other countries. This is Ezekiel 38th chapter. It's verse 7. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So Russia is going to have all these other countries, China, Iran, pretty much everybody that is in the Babylonians and the small hats. You know, Russia's gonna have them on their side, so to speak, to come against Babylon the Great. And every country that has nuclear weaponry is going to launch them on the U.S. Let's get some precepts on that. Jeremiah, the 50th chapter. This is Jeremiah, the 50th chapter. Scroll down a little bit. Verse 7. And all that found them have devoured them, and their adversary said, we offend not, because they have sinned against Yahweh, the habitation of justice, even Yahweh, the hope of their fathers. Remove out of the midst of Babylon, and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans, and be as the he-goats before the flocks. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence shall she be taken. Their arrow shall be as the mighty expert man, none shall return in vain. So every nuclear weapon that's going to be created, pretty much, is going to be used by these nations. No, obviously these Babylonians, their nuclear capable weapons will just be destroyed, but everybody else's will be used to take out America. Like the scripture says in Revelations 9:16, 200 million nukes is going to fly and demolish this place. Verse 11, because ye were glad, because you rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage. One of my previous videos connecting Esau to taking our heritage and being having the rulership over Babylon. And here's just more, further scriptures going into that right here, verse Jeremiah 50:11. You Edomites taking our heritage and being the ruling class of the daughter of Babylon. Keep scrolling. Verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. So everybody that has nuclear weapons will aim them at America, the United States of America. Shoot at her, spare no arrow. So they're going to unleash the whole clip, so to speak. For she have sinned against Yahweh. Shout against her round about. She have given her hand, her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down, for it is the vengeance of Yahweh. Take vengeance upon her, and she hath done do unto her. This is verse 25, and I'm going to go to Isaiah 54. Yahweh hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Most High Yahweh of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. This is verse 28. The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon, to declare in Zion the vengeance of Yahweh our power, the vengeance of his temple. So the elect is the only people that's going to escape out of Babylon the Great, in righteousness. You may hypothetically have some heathens somehow miraculously escape before the nukes land, so to speak. But guess what? They're going straight into fucking slavery, man, or fucking radiation will get them. Who knows, right? But the only people that's truly going to escape is the elect, because we're gonna, Lord will, we're a part of that number, get beamed up out of here by the chariots. I'm gonna reread verse 28. The voice of them that flee. Let's scroll up a little bit. Verse 26. Come against her from the utmost border. Open her storehouses. Cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left. Slay all her bullocks. Let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them. For their day is come, the time of their visitation. The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon, to declare in Zion the vengeance of Yahweh, our power, the vengeance of his temple. So that's talking about the elect. Okay. Verse 29. Call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she hath done, do unto her. For she hath been proud against Yahweh, because of the Holy One of Israel. Therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, saith Yahweh. So the U.S. Military is going to fold, man. It's going to fold like a lawn chair. The U.S. military, I mean, you see the military now. It's a joke. And it's going to stay that way until it gets melted. Go to 54th chapter, verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith and the bloweth. Salakia. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. So the Most High gave Esau, Edom, the capabilities to create the nuclear weapons, just to use it on to bring down his rulership. So the Esau's greatest weapon that he created through Yahweh Shai will be used to take him out of the power, so to speak. Right? Obviously, the ultimate conquering of Esau, Edom will be by the Israelites, but on a carnal level, so to speak, with physical weapons, okay, then these nukes, Babylon the Great, will be lit. I'm gonna end this off in Jeremiah 51 and verse 1. Thus said Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind, and will send into Babylon famine, that shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about, against him that bendeth, that the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifteth himself up in the brigadine, if I'm pronouncing that right, and spare ye not her young men. Destroy ye utterly all her host. So pretty much everybody that's in Babylon the Great, when these nukes drop, is GG. You know, you're done for, besides the elect. Verse 5. For Israel have not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power. The Yahweh of hosts, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. So this is end time prophecy, because Nebuchadnezzar, that Babylon, only Judah was a part of that. This is all end time prophecy. A daughter of Babylon, which is connected to Edomites, which is the United States of America. There's no getting around these prophecies. Verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, For this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. And that's not literally talking about fleeing the U.S., going to Jamaica or Ghana or Argentina or whatever. That's talking about spiritually, not participating in this madness that goes about. Occasionally you talk about some sports or music and so on and so forth, but you can't make that a part of your life. You can't indulge in this wickedness. Verse 7, Babylon have been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. So every nation on the planet Earth was flocking after the U.S., as we know, and as we see now, that's pretty much completely out the door. The U.S. is not even top 10 best country to live in. It's not even top 10. It's like 12 or 14th place. That I'm gonna read verse 7. Babylon have been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. So what it means by drunk her wine, her philosophies, the culture, the way of life, feminism, democracy, so on and so forth. Verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. So Babylon the Great is going to be wasted. It's not going to be healed. Verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone to his own country, for her judgment reacheth into heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. This is verse 11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. Yahweh have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of Yahweh, the vengeance of his temple, which is the Israelites. I'm in it off right there. Ottawan Ratazal is edifying. Call Holaim La Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Rakakwadash.